So I guess I'll just start in order here. I'd like to bring up the speaker of Blue, a community lead, Seitan, I believe, is speaking for Blue. Um, how we doing today?
Hey, 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 test. We hear me well?
I could hear you perfectly fine.
Hell yeah, doing very much so good today. Appreciate you. How about you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You guys are all here. We're all cooking on this Saturday, so things are
Hey,
good. Things are good. I'm excited to be here with you guys.
hell yeah. Likewise.
So tell me, let's talk a little bit about Blue, right? Tell me a little bit about the project. What's going on here?
I'll try to be I'll try to speak a little bit because I always go I'm going to watch myself this time. So basically, yeah, so Blue is a Matt Furie meta. It's been an art that he released on his Twitter page. It was around 5 or 6 months ago. And this sparked, every time he released something, there is some. That's the fun thing with Matt Fury. There's always builders, watching what he does to be able to build from it, and that's what happened basically with the dev, and it got picked on PopFun as a launch pad, and the community just went ape on it because of its Matt Fury, and also it's a little different in a way that it's more on the thinking side. It's trying to push we have a lot of ape on this space and we're trying to push out of it, so we create maybe new generations of people just thinking with small stuff. We can achieve some great thinking, some basic stuff can transform a mind, in my opinion. So this is a little bit of what the character is trying to do. He's a calm, he's a character that has a lot of thoughts, and it's all around this, and the community takes that, and it they went crazy with the narrative basically. So it's very much so a community driven projects, and it's just so cool to see that Blue has been there, but it's been there in a meta where the communities are so close knitted, with the Mutant Boys Club, with everything that we've seen, and the devs behind it that supports, let's say, with their coin flips. We've got Bumbo that cooked up a Telegram Gulag bot as well. I'm sure he's going to talk about that. It's crazy that this community is close knitted, and they're building so well. They're learning from others. They're learning from themselves. They're learning from the community and the overall general market as well. So yeah, I think I've been rambling for a little bit, maybe even over the point.
No, no, no worries at all. That's what we're here for today, to kind of hear you guys out and understand why you guys are such a strong community. And I see a lot of your members are always active, and I'm seeing you guys around. You know, you guys are a little bit more on the smaller side, but you have a very strong community. So that means you have a lot of room to grow for sure. I know you have some kind of features. I'll let the MBC guys talk about the kind of the collaboration that they or features they kind of help you guys implement. But any features outside of there, as well as future plans that you guys have in store? I mean, can you give us a little alpha? And why is your community so strong and so driven?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. I've had an info I wanted to share after the space, but yeah, of course I can share a little alpha. So basically, we've taken what MBC has been doing with us, as a collaborators. They built the coin flip, and from that they built, and we thought about it with the communities and with the gamblers that use the coin flip, and we came to an idea that we are working with Burdog, dev from MBC, that we will be able to implement a weekly coin flip jackpot, so that everybody that is participating into the coin flip in the week, the last 7 days, they're entering themselves into some sort of rake, and they're going to be able to participate in this, and win what has been raked over the last week, as a prize. So this is something that we've been working with the dev on it, and we are very hyped about that because people are going to win or lose. It's a flip, but they're still getting into some sort of list where they're going to be pulled for the draw, and they could win something on the side. So if it's a big winner, he's going to be very much so happy, And if somebody has been, getting robbed by the fucking 50-50% chance, well, they might get it back in a way, because sometimes it great crazy the rakes, how much people are playing. So this is a little something that we've just wanted to build upon what has been built by the MBC team. And what we are working on is actually getting content creators, big brain as well, to just help with the push on other socials, Reddit, Bluetooth, YouTube, and all of this, so we can create, songs, use the tools that leverage the tool that we have, AIs and all of this, just to create more content and get the content out of X, go into Reddit, go into different form. We even have some creative artists that worked on TikToks as well, to just try to bring the crypto that some people think is so, some people think that crypto is such a bad vibe space and all of this, trying to bring the positivity back. The positivity back. That's a lot of what we are working in, the groundwork of what makes Solana, of what makes crypto something that people can have in their face and instantly link to it, basically.
Yeah, and I just want to kind of go back to the content side there.
Hmm.
Um, I like what you guys are doing, where you're kind of incorporating other coins or influencers in your artwork, um, whether it be to raid or to kind of get some more influence out there. So I'm seeing you guys, post with fog and other type of artwork being created with different community members, and I kind of like that approach. It's a way to kind of cross sell or gain impressions from other communities. So that's a very creative way to kind of create contact and maybe grab a couple new faces.
Hmm. Yeah, and that was a big inspiration from Mutant Boys Clubs. There are exactly this. They are combining works and projects and characters. So having that in mind, we really pushed upon it, because Matt Furie is also a big space that has a lot of PvP instead of PvP. So it's collaborative, because a lot of people are going to have a portfolio with many coins, many projects, many NFTs. And I don't think that exclusivity has anything to do in crypto. I mean, we're trying to do better, different from fiat, and exclusivity for me is it's just a no-go. So just using other projects or other arts and create content with it. Some people from Blue, some people from when we did a lot of fog, they could have seen this and just say, "Oh, it's different. It's weird that they incorporate. It's not exclusive to one ticker or something like that." And I do think that it's probably where we're going to see more collaboration between projects, between communities as well, because projects and dev could never talk to together, but the community, if they own both projects, they want to talk about the both projects, basically. So this is really much so a change in the space that I think a lot of great minds in this space as well are going to push upon. And that's probably why I think that we're going to see Solana get to 1K. I am bullish on this too. We've got the best builder I've ever seen on Solana, and we've got great leads. Example, I found Solana on YouTube with tutorials, with the devs of Solana showing how to build on their ecosystem. And that was the inspiration. And I'm sure we're all here for some way or another, because it was reflected upon us to go on Solana.
100%, I completely agree there, and we touched up on this if you guys were in the spaces last week about how a lot of meme coins, they don't collaborate together. You know, it's kind of like PvP against each other, whereas the NFT space, there's a lot of collaboration happening. So this is kind of like a refresher to see that there are coins really, doing forms of collaborations together. Because ultimately, I don't think people should just have one coin or just be pushing one coin, or people get mad at you if you only shill one coin or what have you. I mean, there's enough room to have be in multiple projects, be involved in multiple projects, and as you should, and the form of collaboration, that helps with cross selling, that helps getting more impressions, that helps getting your name out. So I appreciate you, Satan. Thank you for sharing that alpha. It looks like Blues has been gaining a little momentum here. You guys have a great community. Love what you're doing with the content. Keep up the good work, and I'd love to have you back sometime here in the future to talk about once you start implementing a couple of those future plans.
It has been an honor to be here to speak, and we're gonna be here every time you're gonna invite us for sure. And it's gonna be up from here from everybody here. I'm pretty sure. I appreciate you, Fundamentum. I appreciate you, Lavarage, also for putting Blue, MBC, Bombo, and Doggo. The other projects. You guys are alphas.
Thank you so much.